Hello everybody, this is Walter McCormick coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee. So one thing I wanted to go over really quick was just some basic information about what goes into your homeowners. I'm going to be showing you an illustration that I have from Travelers. It's one of the companies that we work with, and they do a really good job at giving you this really simple illustration. Okay. So we'll get started. So in every homeowner's policy, you have protection for the actual structure of the home, as well as the contents inside of the home. Okay. There's also other coverages for, like, let's say you have a shed in your backyard that's detached. It's not attached to the home. It's detached. You have a custom deck, or you have different things, right? There's different options that you can pick. I'm going to go over some of the basics of that. Okay, so the first coverage that you'll see here is called the dwelling. So this is my home, for example. So it's insured for $193,000, and that covers if this were to suffer a total loss. And then you have coverage B, which is over here. You see this little shed, and that's a certain percentage of this amount. That is the coverage there, okay? And then you've got coverage C is your personal property, okay? So the way I like to explain this is if you took your roof off, turned the house upside down, shook everything out, everything that fell out would be covered under personal property. So that amount's usually 50% of this amount, okay? So then you got your deductible down here, and that's how much you pay if there's a loss. You've got loss of use, okay? So what that means is that if you lose access to your dwelling due to a covered loss, so if a fire happens or a tree falls through it and you have to leave the home, you'll get actually reimbursed and paid for staying in a hotel, things of that nature, okay? And then you've got this one. Now this is a very important coverage that is the personal liability. Okay, so what that is that if someone is injured on your property, and they file a suit against you, that would go against your personal liability. One thing that I see a lot of is people tend to have a $100,000 limit. And on a lot of quotes that I see, I always quote $500,000, and then I recommend putting an umbrella on top of it. That's just me. Liability insurance coverage on a home is very cheap, so you should max that out for sure, okay? You do not want to be underinsured when it comes to a liability lawsuit. Is going to be typically the biggest risk that you have, okay? And then you've got here medical payments, which that's payments to other people. I usually put that at $1,000 because, anyway, that's what I usually put it at. So those are some of the basics of a homeowner's quote. If your agent uses Travelers, then you get this really cool little infographic that I'll hold up here. Okay. If you have any questions about this or other topics relating to insurance, be sure to let me know. I will be posting my information that you can reach out to me in the description. And I'm here to help you and service you and help protect your assets as well as your family. And I hope you guys have a good day and be great.